How you doing? DJ here with the Razor Company, and got a nice shave for you coming up, kind of a quicker one. So we'll be right back. All right, let's get started. Today we're kind of doing a quicker one here. Just recently got in the TRC Vanguard, and be using this with the standard plate here. Crate shave. I've only had one shave in with it so far, but I'm gonna be totally rocking this thing here with the one of my newest favorite blades here that I've been enabled by a couple of different gentlemen. That Tatra blade, absolutely fantastic blade. Be putting that in there, and I will be using software I'll be using is also first time use, and it'll be Hoffmans Resurrection, which I smelt this at the TRC meetup back in April, and it wasn't on my radar, but let me tell you, this scent is absolutely fantastic. I went out and I purchased it, and it was so good that I had to go out, and obviously I got the matching splash, but I had to go out and also get the matching EDT or EDP because I loved it so much. It's very simple scent notes. All it calls out is white oak and vanilla. And it's really just a sweet, woody scent, and it's very good. And I have it whipped up with a beautiful Trotter's berserker pour with the Aylsworth AR1 Knot. And I bowl lathered today in the Captain's Choice copper bowl, which I purchased also from the Razor Company. And so, all right, let's get the shave started here. He knows I'm shaving a different bathroom I normally use. It's early in the morning on a Saturday. Kids and wife are still asleep. My cat's awake, so if you hear him hitting at the door, it's because he wants to get in. I'm going to use a Cube 2.0 pre-shave here, non-mentholated, because I didn't hit the right button. I'm not usually a menthol person, but I do like the mentholated cube. But you live, you learn. Pay attention what you order. Still good even without the menthol. Another great pre-shave is the TRC pre-shave pucks. I believe those are out of stock right now. I have one more unscented one that I'm kind of babying, so I don't, so I'm probably not trying. I'm gonna probably use this cube up before I dig into that one again. Let's get this going. But yeah, this scent here is very, very beautiful scent. It's very strong. I opened it up at the tub at the meetup, and I was like, wow, why have I never heard of this scent? And it was a newer scent. It hadn't been released yet, so that's probably why I hadn't been heard of it, but I had seen it on the shelves at TRC. And yeah. And so obviously, of course, I had to pick it up once I realized it was a newer scent. And yeah, it was just, yeah, great scent. Really great scent from Hoffmans. If you've never tried Hoffmans before, you should try them out. Jason usually has an abundance of Hoffmans in stock at the Razor Company. Robert, the owner of Hoffmans, he's a very nice gentleman to talk to. You could always hit him up on Instagram. Very, very deep in the, always talking about mental health issues. Of course, you know, Jason's a big proprietor of the Never Alone project at TRC, so it's always good to hear another fellow wet shaver artisan in the community talk about mental health. don't see much Hoffmans on YouTube nowadays, and so I was like, it's a great soap, great scent. Figured let's break this one out today, this morning. Don't got a whole lot going on today. I got a birthday party to go to for my niece. Other than that, I might work on some yard work today. Other than that, yeah, I ain't got a whole lot going on. Just enjoying the weekend. It's supposed to be really nice where I live. So I'm gonna enjoy that. And of course, I'm gonna enjoy this shave here. And that's it. How's everybody else doing today? Not very talkative this morning. It's fairly early in the morning. I got up at 4:30 on a Saturday. Well, I'm used to getting up at 4, so I figured I slept in a half hour extra. Almost there. This scent, like I said, is very, there's not very many scent notes in the description. It's literally white oak and vanilla. And it's literally a sweet woody scent. But it is very intoxicating, very strong. And it smells so good. It's one of my favorites that Hoffmans has put out. And he's got a couple of great scents, He's got more than a couple, but he's got quite a bit. But this is probably in my top 3, I would say, scents that I've got of his so far. All right. And now let's talk about one of the other stars of the show, the Vanguard with the standard plate. Now, I got the standard because at the time I couldn't afford to get the all 3 plate option, which was a great option. But after I got this one, I was like, man, this standard plate is absolutely perfect. So perfect that I probably wouldn't even need the plus plate. It's got the perfect amount of blade feel for me, and the perfect amount of efficiency. I think if I do pick up another plate, it would be the mild, because I am not a daily shaver. But on times that I do shave daily, I think that mild plate would be perfect. I did, however, pick up the stand, which is just beautiful. The whole razor is absolutely beautiful. And this Tatra blade is slowly becoming one of my favorite blades. And they're very good, very well priced. Very, very well priced. And this razor, it's just absolutely perfect. Wow. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I was rocking about 2.5 days of growth right there. Great. What a great shave. Let's get lathered for pass number 2 here. Hope everybody's weekend is starting off good. Getting ready to go up to Toronto here in a few weeks for the Canadian meetup. I'll be flying into Buffalo, New York. Wife and I are going to stay over in the Canadian side of Niagara Falls. Neither one of us have actually never been to New York, so we figured we'd make it another trip where we can just get away from the kids for a couple of days and go see a place we've never been to, and then drive on over to Toronto and hang out with some awesome people. It's going to be a great weekend, great time. If you need a reason to get away, a shave meetup is always great. My wife is now convinced that she would love to go to anywhere they have a shave meetup, as long as she gets to visit a new state or a new place. And I'm like, okay. Pass number 2, cross the grade. This razor just sings, and I love it. Currently, I think it's pretty much close to out of stock right now. But I believe I just heard about 5 minutes ago that the restock is on its way. I believe the combo I have right now is still in stock though, the razor with the standard plate. But I will be purchasing the mild plate just to have it for those days when I do decide to daily shave. Because some days I do. And since I'm a shave degenerate like most people who watch these, if you know, you know, you gotta have it. And for the price, you can't beat it. I mean, for an all stainless steel razor with one of the plates, I think it was like $119 for a non-mass produced razor with the tolerances and the specs the way they are. Just absolutely outstanding. And the design of this, I mean, look at that. Just absolutely beautiful. Like I said, I probably would have, if I could afford it at the time, just bought the whole kit and caboodle, which is I think $199, and it came with the stand and all 3 plates. But at the time it just wasn't in the cards, but that's okay. This scent is very, very intoxicating. Very manly, but not unpleasant either. Your spouse will not be turned off by it. And this is only my second shave with this razor. The first one was really good. And I think this one is even better. Could have been the blade I used too on the last one. I think the blade I used on the first shave was on its last go. I don't remember what blade it was. And it wasn't a bad shave at all. It's just this one's smoother. But these Tatra blades are, again, absolutely fantastic. All right, let's do some cleanup here. There's really not much to clean up, but why not? Beautiful lather. All right, that's it here. I get cleaned up here. That razor is absolutely fantastic. Get a little witch hazel. And you know the splash is usually just as good, if not better. And lastly, let's get that EDT in here. Good stuff right there. All right, I'd like to thank you for coming and watching this on the Razor Company. This is DJ. I'll be signing out, and hope everybody has a great weekend and enjoy.